So guys, starting a little bit early. Better than late, I suppose. Do we have anyone in chat yet? I wish I could schedule these a little better. My life's a little bit chaotic. I mean, if I could schedule them a day in advance, it'd be awesome. But it's like, it's hard to do. But it's fine. We'll get people trickling in. It'll be all right. All right. So today we're gonna be doing the same thing that we did yesterday, but with a little twist. Hello, Tim. I'm gonna do a few things differently. So yesterday we justified on 2 nations during the war with Germany. And I did some more testing yesterday, and I think there's some better options. We also need to take a look at, let me bring that up. To get, I'm not super familiar with how to get the king. So, okay, complete the artillery modernization national focus. Well, here, I'll bring this up. You guys can see it as well. All right, here we go. There we go. To complete the artillery modernization national focus, control Hamadan in Iran. Okay, so we only need to control it. We don't need to actually have someone there. And then we need to be at war with Italy. Conquering Tuscany is recommended for this. Control Latium, Abruzzo, or Toscana. These regions are required to trigger the event. And then control Moscow. Okay, so yeah, this will be basically the perfect strategy, the new way that I want to do this, to get to fulfill all of these things. We can, well, I was gonna say we can easily control these. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll be able to control those easily because it's saying control, not own, so we won't have to like reduce Italy to annexed, essentially. You'll be able to summon Wojtek the Bear to, or I keep saying Wojtek, but it's Wojtek. Wojtek the Bear to your army and potentially make him king of Poland. Oh, you guys aren't even seeing that. There it is. Sorry, I need to pay attention to what you guys can see. You'll be able to summon Wojtek the Bear to your army and potentially make him king of Poland. Yeah, that's epic. We gotta complete that today. All right. This and there, we're back. Okay. All right, so no Iron Man again because this is still somewhat in the test phase. Historical AI, of course, and let's go. So I don't know, some of you may have seen, but I got a shout out from Bitter Steel this morning, so I'm getting the Bitter Steel blessing today. Maybe some of you are coming from Bitter Steel's video. Possible. So hello and welcome. He did a video on Afghanistan, which I still haven't been able to watch the whole thing. Been with my kids and my in-laws today. Or this morning at least, so hanging out with all of them. I tried watching a little bit and my kids were climbing all over me and I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'll have to watch it later, but it's fine. All right, we need 2 on anti-air, 4 on guns. Get rid of the interwar small airframe. We're gonna build some land forts. So actually, let's just do 2 of each of these. If we want to, we could do some anti-air here as well. Miss New Booty, ammo bear, best bear. Yes. Is good. We like the ammo bear. Alright, shoot. I did that already. I should have. We're going to delete that out because we need to actually set generals. And a field marshal. So Vladislav Sikorsky as our field marshal. And Roman Abraham. We'll grab a couple divisions here as well. Well, here, let's first change everything into just infantry. Basic infantry is fine. Grab 2 of these divisions. We're going to send these up here into these 2 territories. We just want, once Danzig revolts against us, which we are planning on that to happen, then we'll be ready. Let's go ahead. Actually, no, I'm not going to release it yet. I want the manpower to filter into the divisions that we currently have. So we do need to set another thing here. So Warsaw to Woods. These 3 territories, it's the classic 30 minutes of hell defense. And it works quite well. It works better than it really should. With this being a plains tile, and it can be hit from 3 different tiles. If the AI were smart, they would just hit that hard and push it easily. But of course the AI is not smart. And that's the beauty of it. Yeah. If the AI were smart, I couldn't do a lot of what I like to do. So I'm thankful that they're not too smart yet. Maybe someday they'll get smarter. But today is not that day. Alright, let's get going. We're going to create an agency. Okay, we're doing forts. When we're done with that, I mean, I guess we could put some mills here in Woods. We have a big infantry deficit. We don't have enough anti-air and good artillery as well. We're going to need a lot of those because we're eventually going to put towed anti-air and towed artillery into our divisions. Currently, they don't have it. They just have recon, cavalry recon, which really isn't even that useful, but at least not for what we're doing, not for defending too much. Maybe slightly useful. All right, let's put guns to the bottom. It's actually going to be least priority for us. And we got clamped down on Danzig. So now we're going to do assemble the Regency Council. Cringe. Better to have a scammer as leader than a bear. You'd rather have Anastasia the scammer. Alright, that's fair. You can have her. Interrogation techniques. We do need to get that one. We'll be able to finish these forts pretty quickly here. It doesn't really take too much effort to get those done. I only want to do 2. But, I mean, you could do more if you're worried about getting hit real hard and losing it. I think 2 is enough to not lose it, though, so. Thank you, yeah. Extra railway, good call. Yeah, it's a good idea to do that one. I like doing this one as well. So let's just go ahead and push those to the top. Eventually, I'm going to want to push down to Katowice. And if we don't have a rail here, we'd have to take this tile to connect it. So it's good to have that one. Because then there's a shorter distance to getting to Katowice. You also could do, if you want to, like something like this. Not a bad idea, just to have more options of good railway connections. Because once we start pushing out, it's going to be a little difficult to get the exact tiles that we want. So yeah, there's that. All right, we got interrogation techniques. I like to get army department as well. Gives us a little bit more army intel. Hey, Reese Johnson. All right, so we got that done. We're up to over 150 PP. We need to get the noble bureaucrat now. Very important for the extra PP and stability. You know what? Now we can go ahead and recruit some units. So here we go. Let's recruit 11 units. And then that will hold that 94,000 manpower for us. So now we can go ahead and release the nation we're going to release, which is just one. We're only going to release the Republic of Belarus. And the good thing about this is we get to keep Vilnius. So that's actually really huge for later. But you'll see. We'll see why. Where you're playing next. Oh, shoot. I was going to train all these guys. I guess we can still do it, but it's kind of late. Hello, Ren. If you get Wojtek, you can also get a bear for John Man. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think you're right. So we're going to say no to every single candidate. That's, of course, what you have to do to get Anastasia on the throne. But eventually, we're going to get the bear. At least that's the goal. All right, we got the revolt in Danzig. Now, we could... From what I've seen... Okay, I've run a whole bunch of tests now with this weird event that happens. And here, let's go ahead and grab a save. Full in stream, that'll be just fine. And where was I? What was I going to say? So I've seen huge variance on when Germany can join the war. I've been seeing early June, like June 12th. I've seen like, when was it? August, mid-August. And I've also seen like November. I've also seen an event that can happen that I believe will stop the event that we need to happen. And that is if it comes up and says something about the Protectorate of Liberia. Like Poland creates the Protectorate of Liberia. We don't want that event. We want the event that says peasant revolt in, and it just says blank. Oh, it's 180 days from when they revolt. Okay. Well, that doesn't make sense, though, because I've seen it happen in June. Unless maybe I didn't do... Maybe somehow they revolted faster? Yeah, see? Look at this. June 12th. Just like I said. We've already got it to happen. There's real weird variance there. I don't really know why. Alright, so we're going to rail both of these guys over. We're going to stop training, of course. We don't want to be training. We need to dig in now. What else do we need to do? Nothing. Because it's bugged. Yeah, I mean, it's very buggy. Clearly. Code says 180 days, but yeah, it's not right. So they're supposed to get an event to join the war, and that's what that is. Yeah, I just didn't know exactly what's going on with this. It's crazy. Yeah, the Polar Bear Admiral. Yep, that's for Jan Mayen. Or Jan Mayen. I never know how these European words are pronounced. I just do it the American way. And then people can correct me. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm a filthy American. Man, I'm surprised. Yesterday we had a ton of people join the live stream. Today is not as much. And it's Saturday. Everyone's busy. Everyone's busy doing fun things. That's fine. Understandable. Alright, they're taking over. Well, this will give us more time to whittle Germany down. The fact that it started in June, it's actually pretty good. Jan Mayen. They're using their tanks to hit woods, but I mean, that's That's fine. That's urban, so tanks are not great against that. Their soft attack's pretty low. I'd prefer them to hit there than here, honestly. Alright, we're getting the research slot. Crushing them so far. They're doing a lot of cast damage, though. Look at that. We need to get the anti-air in there. We do have enough for like 5 divisions currently. Alright, we can speed it up, I think. Okay, we have enough XP here. Let's go ahead and we'll duplicate this, make it elite. We're going to add in the support anti-air first. Send this to the top. I'm going to trade out 5 of these divisions. That close enough. 7. That's fine. We don't quite have enough TOW anti-air, but it'll filter in. Maybe we can start shooting down some of these planes that are causing us issues. 6K to 7K so far. We're doing fine. Extra research slot is done. Let's do... Up at Danzig and let them annex Germany. That sounds like a terrible idea. That might help you pronounce Scandi, but practice off stream. I thought it was just like, yeah, for that achievement, SD is Scandi. Just Scandi? Maybe I'm not saying that right. I don't know. Alright, fill the railways gaps, and we have over 100 PP. We need the defense guy. That'll be good for every single group that's currently getting beat up. Extra defense is always a good thing when you're defending. They're not wanting to take the rest of these territories. They're just kind of chilling. I don't know why they won't do it. Shoot, I'm kind of wondering if I... here, let's do this. A little bit extra stability if we do political loyalty. That way, if they take everything, we shouldn't, in theory, capitulate. Look at these casualties. 10 to 1 already. And Germany still is refusing to take anymore. I'm actually thinking I should have used that first PP to do improved worker conditions, just in case that I don't have enough stability. I'm a little bit worried about our current state of stability. But man, they're absolutely kamikazing on our lines. Is it like the AI thinks that it's a trap to take the rest of this or something? Well, I'm gonna dump this manpower out, even though it sucks to have to do that because like if we lose this stuff, I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose some of this manpower. I don't know. Like I actually want them to take the rest of that stuff. All right, no more peasant revolt can happen. We have put the kibosh on it. So the other bad thing is, if I do these focuses that give us factories and such, it could go in here, and it is going to, because they won't take it. Yeah, Warsaw. Okay, Warsaw and Vilna. That's good. Let's do that one then. If they end up if they actually do end up marching over there, then it'll be fine. We might be able to win this war like insanely fast, because they're already crippling themselves. So the other thing is I can't really set like a good field marshal order. Alright, I'm gonna, no. We're pushing here, and we're pushing here. We're gonna get some kills going. Okay. They brought more troops in, but it wasn't fast enough. Luckily for us. Bye-bye, German tank. They still haven't marched in. That's hilarious. Alright, we're gonna delete this order. Do the same thing again. Head back to base. Warsaw and Vilna. Yep, good. Normally I actually get static warfare, but in this case we're perfectly fine. We don't even need static warfare. We're getting XP just crazy fast. Let's do professional officer corps. Good one for getting some more XP on the infantry quickly. I'm wondering if they do just see this as a trap, like, and they just don't have enough units. I just killed some units too, so that certainly can't help them. But, you know, I could actually spread out to the rest of this, and then we can push down here, and it'll cut off all these troops. Let's go ahead and do that. Since they've exhausted themselves so much, I can easily do this. Okay, stop attacking, please. Last Romanov, woo! Alright, so now we can instantly do this focus, invite exiled nobility. Looks like I wasted like 10 days or so, but no. If we want to, we can go to limited conscription as well. I want to do something like that or something else. I could do infantry expert. Yeah, let's do the infantry expert. That's 10% more attack. That'll actually be pretty big. Yeah, so now we only need to push 4 tiles and get to Katowice, and then they're cut off. I'll try to do that now. We're about to just sweep right through. And that guy. Germany's making moves. They're trying to get out of there. Don't really want to let them. Ah, I didn't pin in at time. To get armored trains because we will need that eventually. Alright, stop pinning me. They're gonna get a unit over there. Polish revanchism. We're gonna save some PP for that. Actually, you know what? We don't really need to save too much for that. But it's okay. If we take this tile as well, that would work. Alright, encirclement completed. Need to delete this order and make a new one. But we basically just need to wait for these guys to attrition. Oh, no, take Katowice. Take Krakow. Easy manpower. Now they're finally taking this stuff. Now that we've encircled them. I think they're trying to spread out to reduce like attrition, essentially. Here, let's do this. Rather than having both be in one spot, let's do one for the defense. And then actually, here, let's do this guy with a different field marshal. We can use Smigley for the push, and we'll destroy all these units. Need to make sure that there are good rails going through here, though. It looks like there is one that's connected. Yeah, it just hasn't actually properly connected yet, I think. I'd like to hold Katowice if I can. Not looking good for that. Hitting it pretty hard. Yeah, Germany gets a pretty large amount of strength from Austria. Taking Austria. It is kind of crazy. They're about to break out. Shoot. Alright, let's do a force attack. We'll at least be able to hold this while we funnel more troops in. Need to destroy this pocket. Our gun situation is not great. Yeah, we've lost 59k now. Oof. Alright, here, let's stop this attack. I need to chill for a little bit. Yeah, we've got to regroup a little bit here. Maybe I jumped the gun a bit too early. Yeah, I jumped the gun on trying to kill those guys. I should have just let them attrition and do their own thing. I definitely did that too early. Oh well, we'll move some guys back and we'll let them do their own thing and take attrition and all that good stuff. Because yeah, now they're actually pushing us and I don't have enough guns. We're in struggle mode here. Oh no. That was a bad one to lose. And it's my own fault. Just trying too much too fast. I thought for sure these guys would be easy to cap or to destroy. Nope. Not at all. Not even close. They were looking so weak after that encirclement. That's frustrating. And oh my gosh. Disaster is striking. I might have to go back to the save. Suddenly, Germany is just going super strength mode. Circled half their army. It's no big deal. Alright, well I guess this is going to be a lesson in what not to do. Don't try to kill Germany too early because they will massacre you. Very frustrating. They had such a large amount of casualties, I thought for sure we could push. Maybe we're okay still, but good grief, this is annoying. See, the problem is we're taking a huge amount of casualties now. Whereas before we were only inflicting the casualties. Oh man, and I was completely forgetting about the justification I need to do. Alright, I think we're just gonna go back to the save. I screwed this up royally. Can't believe that happened. That's just nuts. Well, hopefully this will happen in June again. It might not. It seems to be somewhat random. Yeah. Yeah, it's not happening. Good grief. So stressful. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, it still happened close to the same time. That's fine. I don't know why every single time I have to railroad this guy every single time. Just go where I want you to go. Alright, we need to stop training. Alright, we're not going to make the same mistakes this time. Germany also starts with full strength divisions unlike other nations. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that makes them way more scary than most. But that's why, like, I thought, because we were whittling them down so much, but somehow they still brought full strength divisions and were able to push us after we spread out some. So I don't know what that was about. Some goofiness. Alright, so this time, let's do, rather than getting, we're going to do improved working conditions. I think we need the stability more than anything else. Because I'm kind of worried if they take all of our stuff this early on, and we don't have Ukraine released, it might just capitulate us. So, that's my thought. Yeah, I really don't want that to happen. And it's looking more like they're going to take everything this time. They're not going to spare some of the parts of the nation. True, yeah, they do reshuffle their divisions around. So but, I mean, the units that were near my territory were just so badly battered that I was like, we should be perfectly fine to just do this. Nope. Alright, yeah, they took everything this time so we can release all that. Are we capitulated? 99%. I think I am very glad that I did the stability. Holy cow. Oh, no. It didn't matter either way. So actually, we might have to actually take the guy and then do political loyalty right away. Either that or we just have to release Ukraine. I really didn't want to release Ukraine if we don't have to. But we may just have to. Alternatively, we could maybe hold one more territory here. If that makes the difference. Literally just one more territory. While we get our stability up. We should be able to hold that. I don't think that'll be an issue. We'll see when they attack us this time. Yeah, Rambo. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. That Bitter Steel posted the video. If you guys haven't watched the Afghanistan video, it's pretty cool. Personally, I was disappointed in my own that it didn't get more views. But it'll get more views now, thanks to a little bit of a shout out. Looks like it's going to happen later this time. Yeah, and this is what I was talking about, where it seemingly can just happen at different points. There's not much we can do to influence it. So it could happen way later this time, potentially. I think I probably should have gone with improved worker conditions. Oh well. South of Warsaw or southeast of Woods. Will they still pile in for this, or will they be too scared? I'll move out eventually. I just want to hold it just for a little bit. I guess we could have 3 more tiles if I hold these 2. But that thins out the lines a bit. Guess we could try this hold. See how well it works. If they ever attack us. But like I said, sometimes I have seen them attack in November. Alright, where's our event? Where's our event? I don't think it's gonna happen this time. Totally random. Yeah, if it goes into 1937, it's not gonna happen. Alright. Try it again. We can go improve working conditions this time. There we are. Stop training. Add back in. And maybe these extra tiles will make the difference. We'll see. Click that right away. Hopefully we can get a few stability before they take everything. We did get our forwards built, mostly. Yeah, it does let us reorg in the center. True. Come on, stability. Need more. More. They're taking it so fast. Are we gonna survive? I don't think so. 94% right now. We get up to 23% stability before they take everything. Let's see. Where are we at? 98%. They still have 5 more tiles. I think we did it. Yeah, 98%. We're so close to capping. Glorious. 98%. Beautiful. We did it. Great success. But now they're not attacking us at all. I don't like that. We need to do damage. Actually, very important to do damage to them. If we can survive without these 3 tiles, I'd kind of like to move. We're at 26% stability now, so I think we can move back. Because last time we were at like 24% and we capped. So with 27%, we should be okay, in theory. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. So they're moving in. They should be attacking us soon. Any day now. Now the only problem with this is now we just fortified both of these territories, so it's going to be harder to take those and then kill whatever's in the center here. But if they never attack us, it doesn't matter anyways. Attacking this tank is terrible. For the cause. Actually, they don't have any planes up here too. Okay, if they don't have any planes up, let's put our own planes up. Hopefully we can damage that tank then. Or this infantry. Basically the only way we can damage that tank. Our infantry are doing nothing. Where are the German? Oh, here they are. They just showed up. All right, we're putting our planes down then. With that being the case, I don't really want to fight the German Air Force with our planes. Got a decent amount of damage to it though. I should have gotten some planning. Now they're attacking. Hey, Product. Looks very nerve-wracking. It's really not, at least so far. This hold is pretty solid. The first thing that I did though, I tried to push out too early, and that was disastrous. That's the key. Don't try to do too much too early on. Maybe we can just hold this now if they will attack. If the tanks are gonna wreck us. We can do very little damage to these tanks. We're not piercing them at all. Alright, we'll go back to the hold position. Alright, bring your tanks back in. And destroy them. Oh, I never stopped training. Shoot. I just wish Germany would actually attack me. Very frustrating that they won't. We need to weaken them somehow. We can't weaken them if they're not attacking. Even if we do attacks, they won't do anything. Very annoying. I don't really want to attack too much because that's when we start losing a ton of everything. Honestly, I'm not sure how we didn't just capitulate right there, because we just went to really low stability. It still says we're at 98%. When the Romanov lady is invited, it hurts the stability pretty bad. Yeah, what do we even do here? They won't attack. We could try to get down to like Katowice, that's 4 territories, or we could try to get down to Krakow, that'd be 3 more territories. This. Set up the garrison order so I can move these guys around. And then we'll get some planning and we'll attack. And I'm going to push through here, these 3 territories. We're going to try to get down to Krakow. And I think I'm just going to be happy with that. That's 10 steel. So that'll help a little bit. I'd rather have Katowice because it has 36 steel, but I'll take anything. The problem is this is 4 tiles to get to that. Anyway, we look at it, it's going to be 4 tiles. Let's get some more planning. Germany just will not attack. I've never seen them do this. There's a first for everything. No idea what's like causing them to act like this. Might have to pin these guys. Yeah, they're trying to get down there. How'd that guy get in? I was pinning him. Oh well. Push him out. It's fine. Pan-Slavic Revenge is, oh, we de-orged that guy. I see. Okay. Alright, and we do have a rail going there currently, so we're fine on that. 4 units there. We got 7 units here. Let's get another down in Krakow. Alright, that gives us a little bit of steel. Not great, but it's a little bit. We're producing better because of that. Hello, Machiavel fan. See if they actually attack us now. It would be nice. I don't think they're going to. But we can at least produce better than we could before. They gave us a little bit more mills. Another unit over there. I want to make sure that that holds well. What's the plan I just entered? Well, we're about to be justifying on Iran soon. This could be our one justification that we do this game. Okay, we have enough manpower in the field now to where we should be able to get Lithuania to capitulate and, or surrender to us. We're going to get nicely dug in Krakow. I'd really like to take the rest of that steel in Katowice soon. But I think we're going to need more units for that, or at least stronger units. Our units currently aren't very strong. As you can see, a lot of their strength is really struggling. So that's why I'm a little bit leery to push out too far. We need 2 more tiles to get to Katowice. So it's not too bad, but... a couple of forts. I want to get forts everywhere that we hold. That way we can hold it better. More easily. Get a little more stats. Esports. Well, they were finally attacking us, so we got a little bit of damage on Germany. But man, yeah, they've really been scared. Okay, we're almost done with Polish revanchism and Slavic revanchism. All right, so now we're gonna do our justification. So, like I said, just on Iran, only 5%. It's not bad. 200 days though. Oof. That's longer than I'd like to wait, but and they're not guaranteed by anyone, so it'll be good to get them at least. All right. What do we do next? Could go to limited now. That's probably a good idea. Make sure that we have manpower in reserve. Got the attack on China. Okay, looks like we can hold with this number of divisions if they do attack us. I think it was smart to keep this many here. Is that, see, they can hit this plains tile from a lot of sides as well. I'm going to try to get another fort in there when we can. Didn't watch the beginning, but why did you retreat and attack the Germans rather than giving them Danzig and doing the regular strat? So we didn't actually attack Danzig. We actually allowed Danzig to revolt. And when they revolt, Germany gets an option to defend them after a certain number of days of them having revolted. Or that's what's supposed to happen, but it doesn't really properly happen. Oh, you know what? I bet I can trade. I can trade. Oh, okay. So it doesn't even matter. We don't even need Katowice. We can get full... Yeah, glorious. Here, I'm only going to import one group of it, though, since we only have 2. So we allowed Danzig to revolt. Germany defended them. And that's where we're at, essentially. Man, that's actually huge, though. Getting much better efficiency on everything for guns and all that stuff that we're currently producing. All right, let's get another unit down here. This is a little bit sketch. This territory specifically. Warsaw doesn't need 9 as well, so we're fine there. You know what? I'm going to get some more units, even though this sounds kind of foolish. I'm going to put that on high priority. That way the equipment that we're producing will go to those guys first. Did you have Belarus as a puppet or released as free? No, I had them as a puppet last time as well. I did the same thing. Okay, yeah, this is a better setup here. All right, let's get a grand battle plan. And how is the casualties? Not bad. We have a few more casualties than I'd like to see, but it's definitely not bad by any means. All right, we're about halfway done with our justification. I'd kind of like to demand Lithuania soon. I know that's not a great idea. All right, we'll do this one instead. Start getting some excavation tax, that way we can produce a little bit better. If we can extract a little bit more steel, it'll help us produce. What I mean there. Where are we at here? Still have embargoed economy. We still are not on partial MOB, but man, it just takes so long to get enough PP. Here, I'm going to move another one from this territory. I think we can weaken that territory because they really don't attack that one much. I think it is good to have 9 in Warsaw because I was deorging them way faster when I had 9 there. That way we'll take less casualties and dish out more. I could have gone static warfare as well. Kind of late to do that now. So if we can get a few more units out, which is what I'm trying to do here, I think then we can make a play for Katowice. Ooh, they're doing siege artillery. They're busting up my forts. Those jerks. I've got forts everywhere now, so it's pretty solid defense. Okay, so should we go to... What do we do first here? I still don't like this. They're doing a lot of damage there. We could go partial MOB now. Yeah, let's do that. Give us a little bit more. Let's try to get another fort here. We'll get another fort here. Everywhere they're attacking, we'll try to get another fort. Two more civs in a mill. Don't mind if I do. I love that we can just import. That's great. Even though we don't technically have a line, like because we own Krakow, and maybe because of the river here, I'm not certain on that, but I think it's because we own Krakow, and then of course we're not at war with Czechoslovakia or anything like that, so that allows us to actually import them. Okay, we can dump out some units here. Let's go ahead and do that. Still want to get to Katowice. Really want to push here. Here, let's do this in a step. We'll do this like kind of slowly. We'll take this next one and then take the fort, or build a fort there. Actually, here, let's do this differently. More unit from here. Pin these guys while we take this. They still have their planes up? Nope, they don't. We could potentially use our planes. I don't think we need to yet, though. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this in kind of a slow motion. We're gonna take this next territory, and then we'll build forts there. Never mind. I'm gonna go to Katowice. There's nothing there. We're gonna pin this guy, and we're gonna go to Katowice. Alright, leave me alone. Go away. Go away, Germany. Ah! Getting troops in. Don't like it. I should have had a pin going there. Alright, we made it. And we took this territory. Interesting. Alright, give me forts. I'm gonna abandon this territory though, because maybe we can hold it like this actually. This is a little weak here. We're gonna need more hits there. Most likely. Here, let's steal one from Woods. Steal one from Warsaw. Oh, our justification just finished. Nice. Let's go ahead and declare war on them. And we can start spiking tensions soon. I do want to, before we do that though, I want to get Lithuania annexed. Need to make sure we have this hooked up. All right, we're looking good. We got one more unit we can dump out. They'll have a 16,000 deficit. Actually, would any of these guys... Nah, we don't have enough tension yet. Okay, so yeah, we just need to spike tension soon. And then we can fix everything. But before we spike tension, I need to start on the next thing, which is going to try to annex Lithuania. That's over on this side, so we're going to do demand Lithuania. I think they do it almost no matter what, but I'm going to go ahead and improve relations with them just to try to coerce them. I don't know if that even makes a difference or not, but it can't hurt. At least I don't think it can hurt. One more unit into Krakow. Like we kind of need that there. Now we have a ton of steel. We don't need to import anymore. Now we have 9 civilian factories freed up. Very nice. This guy over here. I'm gonna... Yeah, we might need to try to take these 2 territories. That's gonna need to be our next play here. Now they're attacking in the south. Where can we steal troops from? That's the question. I have to, like, continuously steal troops from other places. Alright, we're gonna attack there. These guys are gonna try to take seedless? Seed ice? Whatever that is. And if they don't have planes up, I'm gonna put mine up. Yeah, they don't. Get a little bit more defense here. An org. Can't go wrong with that. Hey, Blesiani Doc, thank you for joining. Yeah, they're gonna push this out. Yeah, we can't do anything about that. Wanted to get a land connection so that then we can... Oh, are they stopping the attack? Sort of. Oh, here, we can get more stats. More stats. Not more stats. That's actually going to be really big. As soon as the field marshal can get it too, we're going to put it on him. We fixed the artillery deficit. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll have to take this territory and then push from 2 territories. Yeah, Polish cities are difficulty level impossible. I think I'd have to learn Polish to understand how it's pronounced. And I really don't have much reason to learn Polish. Oh no, why'd they stop attacking? Like 1 unit got deorged. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna put some pressure on this one as well. Excuse me. All right, now we can hit it from 2 tiles. I think we'll be good. Lithuania should be ours here in a second. And see, I kind of want to cut off all these troops. If we can cut off all of those, it's just massive. How is... There are planes. Is this a different zone? No, it's not. But they're not helping in the battle. At least not yet. Alright, we gotta take this. Oh, I can steal some units away as well. Yes. 3 more units. 3 more units for the cause. Okay, let's send those up there. Those are actually not even bad units, too. So basically, as soon as we get that, we're going to rush in from the north with all the units that we get from Lithuania, and we're going to try to push down here And once all of these guys are cut off, we can basically just make a defense force for the south and then have a pushing force for the north. Push up there. Okay, very nice. Nice. Gotta finish pushing them out. I'm gonna wait till they accept this as long as possible. We have 13 days to accept that. I want to take this first. They're shooting down my planes now. No. Come on, push them out. You can do it. Yeah, we probably can't do it. In fact, we could not do it. Ugh. Okay, we can get an infantry expert on this guy, though. So frustrating. We're so freaking close. Well, here, let's just do this. And we're going to sweep down from the north. So we have 12 units that we can use for this. This guy's fine. We're going to go aggressive. We're going to do a front line like so. And we're going to do an attack order. Maybe I could push here instead. Or even potentially here. I really want to cut off all these guys, though. Alright, go, 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 baby. We gotta cut these boys off. Or it's too late. Alright, I'm gonna allow them to move around. Feeling that's going to mean they're gonna pull everything out, but it is what it is. Maybe if we put the pressure on up here, that'll make the difference. Wait, wait, wait. Krakow is like Krakow. Okay. Seed Jedlica? Jedlica? Okay. A lot like Katowice, which you say pretty alright. I looked that one up a while ago, so that's why I say that one okay. Okay, so we're gonna push out here. They're deorging themselves up here, so I think we can potentially get this forest tile if we play our cards correctly. They're trying to break out over here, so I'm gonna pin that. Pivots. I don't think we're gonna make too much progress up here, unfortunately. This is all very frustrating. Come on. As soon as I'm almost taking it, they just they put the kibosh on it. Literally seconds away from taking that. Maybe we'll get this one. Nope, because they're bringing more troops down. Good grief. This is horribly frustrating. They just are moving so many troops around constantly. It's becoming an impossibility to do anything. I hate this so much. And it's all because they didn't like crash against my lines like they are supposed to. Scumbag Germany. Should we go to export focus? I guess so. Yeah, so now we're just gonna have to hold in Lithuania for a bit. Alright, well we got that so we can spike tension. That's one good thing. We can at least spike tensions now. And let's improve relations with a few people. I like to do Finland, Hungary, and Turkey. They all give quite a lot. Shed, how was it? Shedlitz? Shedlitza? I can't push anywhere, literally. Sucks. I just need literally one territory, and then I'm in. And they're so screwed. Oh, it's so frustrating. And I just can't push at all. They're even like ruining their org. Just okay. Let's try to play this at the right time. I probably just lost all my planes. Yeah, most of them. That's alright. It's a sacrifice. Hey, we made it. But can we hold? Alright, let's throw some forts here. Alright, that's pretty massive. They're fully cut off. They should take some attrition, but they do have local supplies. So they're probably not going to take as much as I would like them to. So we're also at 2.5% right now, and we're kind of losing out on a lot of manpower here. So I think we're going to need to do something about that soon. All right, we can push out now. And these guys love us, so we can... No, we can't actually quest goodies yet. Sorry, Vil Caberta, just do not understand the Danzig exploit. Why not go with Polish underground focus section? The long way home is insane buff. True, yeah. We'd have to join a faction for that. We really can't. The only faction we could join would be Japan. Britain won't accept us. We've created too much world tension. There's not really any other faction we could join. We can't join the Soviets. We can't create a faction. So we're kind of strapped. I mean, we could attack the Chinese, and then we could join the Japanese faction. That's really our only choice. But to even do that, you need 100% world tension. And I don't really want to be in the Japanese faction. It doesn't really advance our aims in the end. All right. So, I guess what we're going to do next, we're just going to have a defense force. So these 20 divisions, that should be okay for that. Oh crap, I need to delete this first. Delete that. This. That one's fine. Alright, so there's our defense force. We can give them an attack order, although we're not really going to be attacking for a while. We might as well just let all of these guys attrition to death, like many of them already are. The rest of our forces are going to be pushing north. Let's see, how many would we need for the south, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So there's 10 total tiles. I really probably only need maybe 14, 15 divisions. So we can steal away some of the better divisions here. We're going to add them to this general. And this guy will be just fine. So then we're going to do a field marshal order in the north. Like so. Give it an attack order. So it's June 1939 currently. We've got a bunch of troops in Lithuania that we'll be able to use as well. Can I change these into better units? No, they're considered cut off, even though they're really not. But the game considers them to be that way. And I think we'll have, yeah, we have a full fort line. So we're good on that for the south. I think the 15 units should be able to hold pretty well. I wasn't thinking, though, here. We need to add these guys to a different field marshal. We're going to grab Smigly, offensive doctrine. Now we need to redo this. Beyond that. I'll let all of these guys kind of shuffle around, and then we'll do some attacks after we get a little bit of planning. Here, let's go. Here. I think we can push there. Once we have enough tension, we can start begging for some lend-lease. Maybe that wasn't enough down here then. The 15. Or maybe they're just not in place yet. I really don't want to lose Krakow, though. Okay, there's one justification done. We'll do another because we need to spike world tension more. Do a last stand. I want to hold this stuff. We got 2 in Krakow now. This will lower the amount of territory that's needed. I'll throw another fort in there as well. It's kind of impressive that they can do this much. Alright, we should have some planning now. Yeah. There, whole lot of nothing. Oh, I was attacking with the wrong units. That was another issue. Our units in place. A little bit more soft attack there and breakthrough can help. Let's get one more fort in Krakow. I don't really want to lose that. Alright, I think we're good. Let's go. We're attacking from the north as well. I think we can fairly easily push these guys now. No, you're attacking the wrong way. Okay, we have enough world tension. We can start requesting the goodies. Some free convoys as well. We're also attacking the wrong way. Okay, we're making a breakout. You can see here they really don't have enough units anymore. Losing all these units in the south is a pretty big nightmare problem for Germany. And they're only going to lose more because we can surround their units now. When I take these ports, they're going to be entirely surrounded. Oh crap, I already lost a guy. What did I do? Someone got surrounded. All Berlin. Gotta keep moving. I'm gonna take these ports from these guys if I can. Kind of difficult though. Alright, what do we do next? Need 500k in the field. Actually, I'm going to go no focus for a while because I want to get extensive conscription. We're losing a lot of manpower here. Crap, I was gonna still... I need to justify in Austria. Completely forgot about that. They're still trying to make a breakout from the bottom. The south. Might have this in the bag, although we just lost Berlin. That's no good. Flexible org. Hey, we got Berlin back. We didn't get fall of Berlin again, though. Alright, Stettin has fallen. I still cannot make progress here in the east. I wanted to get Königsberg and Allenstein and all that stuff. Struggling. Lost another unit as well. Uh-oh. 70%. We need the bigger cities. Get Hamburg, Hanover, Saarbrücken, Frankfurt. Few bigger cities still need. Yeah, we're gonna win before too long here. %. All right, we got Allenstein. Danzig. Frankfurt. Don't want to lose Essen. Yeah, they're about to take it back. I'm about to get Kiel. So close. Need a few more cities here. Königsberg is about to fall. How are we looking? 93%. But we lost Dortmund and Essen. About to get Frankfurt, maybe. They took something big. Oh, they took Stuttgart. Take one thing, they take it back. And we lost Königsberg. Great job, team. There it is. All right, we still got it. All right, so what did we need for Iran? Forget what the requirement was. All right, so we need to hold Hamadan in Iran. Wherever that is. It says control Hamadan in Iran. So we just need to personally own that one. I'm just going to puppet them other than that. Don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, so we'll personally take that. The rest of Iran, we're just going to puppet. And, of course, we can add resource rights. We can add the war reparations as well. And then for Germany, I mean, we can go ahead and puppet them too, but we do need to take Gdansk first because we still have a core on that. Or we're supposed to still have a core on that at least. And then we're going to do war reparations, resource rights. Boom, 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 and take the fleet. Epic. Alright, we have 70 more days until our justification is done. And I actually only even received, I think, one Lend-Lease. I should have done more, but oh well. We got what we wanted done, so that's the biggest thing. Alright. Still need more manpower in the field. Oh, this is what we need to do. Okay, so we're going to go into occupied territories now for Lithuania. Oh, you know what? I think I need to change this. Yeah, we're still on no garrison. Here, let's do division designer. We're going to do a cavalry, just a single cavalry. We're going to change this to local police force and cavalry. I guess we could... Let's actually go civilian oversight. I like that better. We'll get more compliance. And now, okay, this is what I was going to do. So Lithuania, where are you? Release nation, release this puppet. When we do that, then we can do restore the Commonwealth. So we can actually get cores on those states. Very nice. Holy cow, we just got a whole bunch of people joining. So, oh, they get cored with the Commonwealth. Okay. Shoot. Forgot about that. I guess we could go back to the peace deal. Is it just these two that get cored? Oh, but I was gonna say, for everyone joining and people that have been watching, if you can like the stream, even more people will join, and it's great. Silesia too. So these two states, do those get cored as well? Here, this is cheese, obviously, but we're going to go back to the autosave because I want to see exactly what this cores. So we're just going to annex Germany. Focus, autocomplete. Oops. If I can spell. There we go. Restore the Commonwealth. Boom, boom, boom. And we'll see what it cores. So, yep, you guys were not leading me astray. That's pretty legit. So we can get both of these states. And we can get... is this one not cored? These two are not cored. It looks like it's just Silesia. Unless I let it go longer. Yeah, these two are not cored. So we just get these two, but that's still good to know. That's more cores, more population, more factories. Oh, the normal Commonwealth decision cores those. Okay. I'm pretty sure we can get it still. Where is that focus though? I thought there's a focus to like ask for some stuff from Germany. Is it one of these? Slavic Unity, that's cores on Russia. Demand Pomerania. Okay, so we got to do claim Russia and then demand Pomerania. And then we should be able to get the other cores from Germany since they'll be our puppet. All right, so let's go back to the autosave. All right, so we just need to finish this up again. A little bit annoying. We were very close for a while there. But we'll get it done. It's all right. The one Germany usually denies. Yeah, it doesn't matter though, because they'll be our puppet, so I think they have to agree then. Oh no, the reload caused Italy to join the Axis. Why? That's not bad though. They can't actually do anything. Wait. No, that is bad. That's another major end. Alright, well that was not going to happen, so we're going to... If I didn't reload, that would not have happened. So here's what we're going to do. Where the heck is Germany? There we go. Leave faction. Yeah, it's cheating. All that stuff. Not really. That wasn't supposed to happen. I don't feel bad about that because yeah, that was the AI performing cheese. Only I'm allowed to perform the cheese, not the AI. Alright, I think if we get Königsberg, we win. Which might be a little bit earlier than last time, actually. Yep, there we go. Alright. So we need to take these two. And Danzig. Those two in Danzig. And then we need to take from Iran. Just the one state. Hamadan. Take that. Puppet Iran. War reparations. All that good stuff. Puppet Germany. Stack on. And fleet time. Okay. So now we do the same thing again. We're going to release them as a puppet. And we're going to start on that focus. Restore the Commonwealth. Italy doesn't get to be in the Axis. That's not allowed. Alright. Let's recruit a few more units here. I want to be able to demand some lands from Czechoslovakia. How do we want to defeat Austria? That's the next question. Can we just brute force it, or... I don't know. I'm going to get rid of these units. I don't really want them getting a whole bunch of autonomy from doing damage against us. We're going to change these into our regular units as well. And these ones we'll just add in as well. So now we got a full strength army, 51 divisions. Go like that. We're going to train them a little bit. And now we can group our fleets if we want to. I did save our fleet by sending it out into the, what is this? The North Sea. I didn't want the British, or sorry, the Germans to destroy it. Even though it's just a tiny fleet. I mean, it's still a fleet that we can have, so no reason not to keep it. I should really start producing some trucks. I should probably start producing some armored trains as well. Oh, I never did the tech for armored train. Shoot. Okay, I'll do that next. Let's speed this up. Oh. We have a war goal on Japan. Yeah. Oh well. Don't actually need to fight Japan. Oh, look at all those factories. All those glorious, glorious Polish factories. Oh, I just said I need to do something and then I didn't do it. So let's do armor train. We still need to get off of stupid embargoed economy too. Or no, we did that. But we need to go extensive and yet we can't now. Ugh. Crap. That's actually pretty bad. We need to be at war to do that. We're going to be at war with Italy eventually, so we'll go extensive during that war. It's alright. Got this. We cannot allow people to accuse Anastasia of cowardice. Sad. We lost a bunch of war sport and everything. That's pretty bad. Wouldn't it be worth it to build in Germany to lower them down to an integrated puppet? Perhaps. Yeah, it could potentially be worth it. It's not a bad idea. We're gonna steal some lands from them soon. It's gonna be great. Alright. Yeah, 50 more days. Try to get these guys as experienced as possible. We're gonna steal some land from the Czechoslovaks soon. Yeah, let's get this tech. That's gonna be important. We are actually using that. Get the better artillery now, so let's go ahead and switch that right away. Am I trading? No, I'm not. Wow, look at all that steel. Glorious, glorious. Yeah, Germany has a lot of factories. If we can get them to integrate it, it's definitely good. Oh, see you later, Ren. Yeah, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Glad you had fun. I'm having fun too. Alright, so we got our cores. Let's we could do the governorate of Livonia soon, but that's once we dump out some troops. I mean, I guess I could dump them out right away. Wait, can I go to extensive if they 50% or more? There's no way that Austria would have 50% or more. Yeah, they're not going to have 250,000 troops in the field. No way. No chance. Alright, so which do I do next? We could demand Slovakia, but it would be good to get claim Russia and then do demand Pomerania. Because that's free cores. Governorate of Livonia is really good too, honestly. So yeah, let's just do that. So the issue with this is once we have the annex war goals, we've created so much world tension that the British and the French could guarantee them if I don't declare war instantaneously. So, and I'm not going to have the troops up there for a little bit. I wouldn't need too many troops up there though. I keep waffling back and forth, back and forth. I can send 24 troops up there. But I do want to wipe out Austria quickly. That's the thing. Alright, we have like 20 days. So we'll have like 50 days to destroy Austria. Alright, let's get our planning up. I'm going to try to destroy these guys as fast as humanly possible. I really wish that I could... I'm going to need to do another war goal on Italy too. Wait, when do they demand Albania? Does anyone know? I want to say it's like early 1939. Can't remember. I think we can plow through these divisions pretty quickly. We have more than enough troops. Staunch aristocrat would be really nice to get. Our consumer goods still are not great. There's also a focus over here I'd really like to get, but there's too many other things we need to do on the right side of the tree. But this one would be really good to get. Expand Katowice resources would be really good to get. This one's okay. It's not that great. The extra research slot would be really nice. So there's still some stuff on the left side that I'd really like to get when we can. Why are they not training? Oh, they're repairing. Okay. That's fair. Let's get some queue going so they can actually repair once they need to. And there's our war goal, so we got to do this right away. Before Austria gets too strong. Let's do a war goal on Italy as well. I didn't see that anyone had commented when that should happen. I'm going to look that up real quick. Alright. Do they do Albania? May 12th, 1939. Alright, so we can actually justify on Albania then. 105 days. I think either way it was 105. Yeah. So that doesn't save us any time. But it puts us at war with another nation. And I mean, then we can naval invade them and get a few more factories. So it's kind of worth. Oh, wait. That's not worth. That's not at all worth, because they're going to get guaranteed by the Allies. Alright, scratch that. How much PP was that? I'm going to give myself that PP back. Since we're not an Iron Man. We kind of need all the PP we can get. Oh, I gotta call in Germany. Why does the USA send us stuff if we attack Austria? I mean, I'm cool with it. It's just like I don't understand why they're doing that. Here we can actually get more goodies though. We can request some stuff from these guys still because we made friends with them, so we might as well take advantage of that. Still do have an anti-air deficit. We should probably go up on that a little bit. US doesn't like Austria. Like, why? Yeah, for some reason they don't. I don't understand. I guess they are fascist and America's democracy, so. Hey, shoot, I forgot to say it, but thank you for joining, Miss New Booty. Like the name. Alright, we need to not attack with 19 here. Yeah, we can't do extensive, sadly. I think I can destroy them. And you know, even if they march into our territory, it's not a big deal, honestly. I'll just declare war instantly on all those guys. As soon as we get the war goal, so that way they don't get guaranteed. We need more trucks. Badly need more trucks. We have no supplies whatsoever. We need Salzburg. 99%. Bye, Austria. Germany got 11 points somehow. I don't think it's worth making a puppet there. It's not really enough population. I'm just gonna outright take it. So we have 70 more days until we can attack Italy. That'll give us time to wipe out Latvia and Estonia. That's our next attack here. I really need extensive conscription though. Like it's a bit rough. Are we still on no garrison somehow? Oh, I forgot to change it. Okay. We need to fix that. Because we reverted back and I hadn't changed it. Yeah, let's actually go local police force because I need to save some manpower. That's going to eat up all of our remaining manpower. Okay, we're almost done with that, so we're just going to attack right away. I'd kind of like to get Slovakia, but I think demand Yugoslav, claim Russia, and demand Pomerania is maybe better. Well, this is some free factories. Let's get those free factories. All right. Oh, they got guaranteed already. Like, why? Is it because there was 5 hours? I didn't do it fast enough? All right, I'll go back to the autosave. I'm going to slow it down for that focus. Unless they can actually... Unless they can guarantee during... yeah, they guarantee literally, like, within some seconds. Alright, we'll speed it down, and then I'm going to slow it down once we get to, like, 68. Okay. That's crazy, though. The AI was super fast on that. Okay, there's the pause. Got it. I didn't realize they would be that efficient. The AI. Getting better. Alright, so now we'll do demand Slovakia. Oh yeah, I went back, didn't I? Do we need a garrison again? Problem with going back to the autosave. Oh, the attrition. They actually have an air force. Why is our attrition so terrible? Bottlenecks? Oh no, that can be crossed. Right, finally have armored train. Get a few of those going. I am going to want to do engineers eventually. Get the better truck as well. Still need a lot more trucks. Come on, Riga. Go. Fix the supply issues. And these are all cores. Just gonna take everything. Dude, I might actually need to hurry on this because I think... Yeah, we got 20 more days. We need to finish off Estonia quickly. I mean, I guess we don't have to invade them instantly, Italy. But it would be better. It's definitely, it would be helpful. We have enough for trucks 1. Yeah, just supplies is our nightmare. I think we can take Italy. I'm not certain, but I think we can do it. Without too much issue. Oh yeah, there we go. This was definitely way easier. Need Narva, or do we even need it? No, we don't need it. Yeah, I don't really want to make a puppet here either. Take it. It's not cores, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, we did at least core all of this. Wow, decent amount of factories there. It was not bad at all. 137 total factories now. Could do another improved worker conditions. All right, we got to get down to Austria quickly. Whoosh. Got some more units we can dump out. We'll go ahead and do that. Everyone have infantry expert? No. Must have it. All right. Siam's the only one that'll trade with us. Everybody hates us. We created so much world tension. There's our justification. I'm going to wait till we get our troops here so we can get a little bit of planning. Then we're going to push. Don't have enough garrisons now. We got 2 free subs. Woo! Get for free. Or Iran. We just have this one territory in the middle of. There's no way they would stand for this, even as a puppet. They've already got 4 divisions out. It's not bad. We got Belarus with 3 divisions. We got some decently strong puppets. How many Germany has? 3? Just 3 divisions? It's not very good. Alright, I think we made it. We maybe almost have enough for double trucks. Not quite, but we will soon. So that's worth. Let's push. I think I want to do this before they really get built up. If they get secured here, it's a nightmare trying to push through. Once they start getting enough divisions down here, it's such a pain. I don't think we can beat their Air Force too, unfortunately. Push that militia out. Get him. Get him, boys. Oh no, that sucks. We've already got more troops coming in. So the other option would be, if we can't push here, we might be able to push this one, this tile. Or maybe this one. But if we can't, we'll have to let Italy out. We'll actually have them come up here, and then we'll push down to the south. The other option would be... Oh no, we're about to get Slovakia right now. Bunch more factories for us. Oh, we need to go to extensive. Forgot about that. Alright, alright. We're gonna let them out. Release the Kraken. The Italian Kraken. We can do assert Western claims, but I think that's... Yeah, we need claim Russia. Well, we'll see if we can get Yugoslavia to submit. It'd be pretty funny if they do. I don't think I've ever seen it happen, but probably possible. Ooh, the trucks. Truck requirements are bad. Oof, we can't even do a single level of trucks. Fine. We'll get built up. Italy scared? Now here they come. They seem a bit scared. They're moving very slowly. Oh, Germany, no. I'm gonna have to just sequester their forces because they're trying to stop them. Sorry, you don't get to fight them. We're not stopping the Italians. That's not the goal. They didn't get the memo. Alright, so which way do we go? This way is looking pretty juicy. Pretty tempting over here. I should have done the other way. So rather than these... Oh, here, I'm gonna leave these up here. Kind of along this river line. Something like that. And then all the rest of the troops, they'll be used. Push. We're gonna go in through the east. 19 divisions. What is that about? Oh, these are stuck. There we go, 43 divisions, that's better. You have to go directly next to the enemies. Oh, okay. Well, King Zog submitted, so. Cut these guys off. Oh, this sucks. We destroyed a bunch of troops, but I don't think it was enough. Alright, I'm gonna have to let them push out more. I guess we didn't destroy too many. Yeah, we got engineers now. That'll help some. Yugoslavia refuses, of course they did. Actually, did we fight this before they get guaranteed? We could fight Romania and then fight Yugoslavia. Or will they join the Allies? I don't think they will. Yeah, let's grab a save. Romania's non-aligned. Yeah, I think potentially maybe they could join the Allies. Oh, let's go kill Romania. I'm actually going to use these German troops. Where's the fort line? Oh yeah, it's those two. Belarus, give me your forces. I need them again. Hopefully we can make it to Bratislava before they get there. Romania is kind of a pain to defeat sometimes. I think we can do it, hopefully fairly easily. Then we'll push into Yugoslavia, and then we'll have a nice cutoff zone. I think then we can just sweep around down the south. We made it to Bratislava, nice. Germany's using their own divisions again. Not allowed to do that, Germany. I don't want you to fight. Give us a bunch of factories. Okay, I do still have a core in Gdansk. Good. Might just go heavy on the artillery now. Oh, they can actually push us. I should have made a better front line. I need to spread out the Romanian troops. Once they're spread out, we can easily win. We really just need to hold up here, so I think it's okay. They push us a few tiles, that's fine. Supplies. Need this tile. I can't take it. More Germans. Yeah, they can't push us right now. Oh no, oh. The third tile. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to go defeat Yugoslavia then. There's 3 tiles that have to be defended here. I didn't see that. That's so frustrating. I was dominating here too. I'm gonna just have to pull out, unfortunately. It's alright. I mean, I think we can go and kill Yugoslavia, or even just potentially Italy through here. This'll work. It's just, it wasn't my plan. Now we're gonna have Romania pushing up. That's fine. I'm gonna go take this territory. Now we got Romania pushing in hard. That's actually a good thing too, because we'll be able to... I can just turn around the order and then it take. All right, complete. Now for Romania. And we lost Warsaw. Oh no. We're gonna have a new capital now. Wait, okay, we're not too close to capitulation. Fine. Man, they took land so quickly there. For divisions for the front lines. They have this many divisions. I hate how they still have enough for the front somehow. It's absurd. Okay, we got them cut off. We had them cut off. Of course, my troops have to walk out after that. Yeah, the Yugoslavs are coming back. Look at this. They still have almost enough divisions. Nuts. Alright, do we want a Romanian puppet or nah? We get a core on Bukovina, right? Now we don't have it currently. Thought we were supposed to get one on that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I puppet them? Just take it. I mean, Romania will spam out a decent amount of divisions, but I think they kind of spent themselves already. Yeah, considering how large their army was. That felt like an absurdly large army. Well, I think we get Bukovina, so I'm going to take that for sure. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure we get a few other cores. Southern Bessarabia, I think we get a core on eventually. I don't remember. I want to say we get Southern Bessarabia, though, because it's a core of Ukraine. And anything that's a core of Ukraine, I think we'll get. So Bukovina and Southern Bessarabia. And yeah, I will go ahead and just pop the rest of them. Dobruja. We don't get Southern Dobruja, do we? Or Northern Dobruja, I mean. You sure we get Dobruja? I don't remember that becoming a core. I do remember Southern Bessarabia because it's a core of Ukraine, and in anything that Ukraine has a core on, we will get a core on, which is Bukovina and Southern Bessarabia. All right, well, if you're feeling pretty sure about it, so we should take both of the Dobrujas, the whole coastline. All right, well, that's fine. I mean, we'll just take it. Give the rest to our puppet. We'll see what happens. All right, so that's done. Now we gotta finish off Yugoslavs. I don't think that'll be too hard. Take Albania, and then we'll push into Italy. You know what? I probably could create a faction now. Yeah, we could do Between the Seas concept if we want to. German Empire folds. Okay, so what all do we get a core on? Hinterpommern, which is this state. Ostmark. We already had Ostmark, right? That's one of these. Ermland Masuren. Königsberg. Okay. So I think it was just... Okay, so maybe this one. This is Ostmark, I think. No, Germany's a rump state. We'll get cores on all of that. Epic. That's really going to help quite a lot for our population. Let's see. I want to check something. We will need to fight the Soviets eventually. So who would we even do a faction with? We could do a faction with Turkey, potentially. Well, and yeah, Miedzimors. Miedzimors is a good faction. Polish Romania would get the event to join. Yeah, I kind of feel like that's a good idea. We can get a bunch of people into our faction. Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland. I believe we can get Hungary and Bulgaria, Greece, Turkey. A lot of those guys. Let's grab the capital. Oh yeah, they're collapsing. If we want to go super hard on the artillery, I think we could. Let's get some more on tow to anti-air. I don't want to accept any lend-lease from puppets because that'll help their autonomy. There's actually Italians in Albania currently. You know what? Yeah, I bet Soviets will be coming for Eastern Poland, won't they? Yeah, they will eventually. That's an easy way to get war with the Soviets and to have a defensive war then. Okay, we're gonna blow up all these units here. Grab this port where they can escape. And there goes the Yugoslavs. Yeah, let's just puppet them. War reparations, all that good stuff. And keep moving. We'll try to finish these guys off before we send all the rest of the troops. Probably gonna try to bring some stuff back. I'm gonna actually attack them so that they can have less troops that will be able to help. Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't make orders. Thank you. I think we can push them. They pulled a lot of the troops out, I think, already. Man, I love how much territory that gave us. Beautiful. So many beautiful, beautiful cores. Poland grows every day. Finland and the Soviets have white peace, but that's fine. I think we can still get Finland into the faction eventually. Or we can just potentially create the faction with them. Another way to do that. Good grief, they have so many units. Still. You can destroy them and destroy them, it just doesn't matter. Bring in the Camel Corps. We've already basically created like half the Mead-Seymour's faction. Just by uniting what we have. We can get the Czechs even in, potentially. They don't like us because we've created a ton of world tension. But we can try. Certainly worth a try. Oh, we got Venetia. Oh, it's Jover. Once Venetia falls, it is so over. We'll use our German friends. Might as well put them to good use. Yeah, alliance with Baltic states already bypassed. Since we ate them up, so we can get the North Sea diplomatic mission to Finland. You know what? I can just bypass that though. Well, here, let's do this. If I dismantle, it doesn't matter, right? I still can create factions. Is this allowed to create factions? I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna save it before I do that though. All right. Let's dismantle the faction because we just have puppets in right currently. And yeah, we can create factions. So should we do it with Greece now that we can't? We can do it with Turkey. Let's do it with Turkey. Then we'll just... Oh, I gotta be a faction leader, then we can do that focus. There we go. North Sea. Is the right side blocked off though? Polish Yugoslavia is fully independent, so we can't actually defend Czechoslovakia. And then we can't do these guys. That's dumb. Why? What's the point of that? Why do they have to be fully independent? That doesn't even make any sense. Czech Republic, one of the following must be true. Is the subject of another country. Is in a faction. Does not exist. Yeah, I don't understand this at all. Why did they code this way? Oh well. We'll be able to get a good chunk of people into our faction regardless. Of course Polish Romania joins. They have to. They're a puppet. No choice in the matter. Alright, Rome's gonna fall soon. And Mussolini's deposed. Wait, so shouldn't I have gotten the event with Wojtek already? Alright, we have to be at war with Italy. Conquering Tuscany is recommended for this. Control Latium, Abruzzo, or Toscana. We would definitely control some of those, right? Be at war with Italy. So we have to... Do we have to be at war with Italy and control Moscow at the same time? I don't understand. I need Moscow too. So basically, once I own all of these, then we'll be good. Oh, and the artillery focus to start everything. Crap, well, where's that artillery focus? Is it this one? Modernization? So I can't be at war with Italy again, right, after this? Do I need to leave them alive? Do I just... Do I just kill a whole bunch of their troops and leave them alive? Just liberate them, then I can attack them again. But we can't liberate them because they'll become a puppet. It would only give return, the return option, return states. But, I mean, I could potentially just stop the attack. Maybe we still have a support equipment deficit. I mean, I could also just annex Italy eventually. And then we could liberate them and attack them again. That's also a possibility. I think it's probably best bet just to destroy them right now. Honestly, if we could just annex them, straight annex them without having a puppet, that would be the best thing. But I highly doubt that's going to be the case for us. Be the best case scenario. I think Saki Irvin Polka, that's got to be the best song. No, yeah, we got it. Do I transfer the territory? No, I don't, because I need to have some of the states, right? So I need to start working on those. Do I need to start working on those focuses then to get down to the artillery? I kind of wanted Finland into our faction though. Let's do that first. All right, so we got to do diplomatic mission to Finland, and we're gonna improve relations with them. This will complete kind of like the Medzimors, which was, you know, that concept of all the way down. Then we have a nice front with Iran and Turkey, and so I think because of that, we should be able to just push. You know, we can call our allies in if we want to, but we don't actually have to. Part of it is just having that front. It kind of ruins it for the Russians because they have more to garrison. Yeah, I get the RD focus. Let's get Finland first, and then I'll do that. Oh wow, that's a lot of divisions. So which it says control territory. All right, we're gonna take this stuff. We'll take this stuff because it doesn't really matter. Take this stuff. Do I just give the rest back to Italy and then we'll liberate them eventually? Oh, Germany has a bunch of points. Dumb. They're probably gonna end up giving a bunch of stuff back to them. They gave Zara to Yugoslavia as well as these. That's probably fine. We'll just give them back the rest of all their stuff. And then I can reduce them to annexed eventually. No, now we just need a fleet. Oh, there's still more. Take. Yeah, I don't care about those. I could contest if I want to. I don't think we need to care. Yugoslavia can use that stuff too. Grab the fleet. I'd definitely like to get Belarus back. We do have it as cores as well. So I think it actually re-cored it from us doing the focus. So we have cores on it once again. Don't have enough convoys, unfortunately, just to get it. So we'll have to build in them. Send them trains. Yeah, we could build a whole bunch of the armored trains. That's a good point. Let's go massively up on that. And now I'm going to be struggling for steel. Definitely. Okay, Finland's going to like us a lot, so they should join the faction, and then we're going to work on artillery. I think we might need more divisions still. Here, let's get rid of these. I don't want expeditionary divisions. I want all of my own divisions. We could also add artillery in soon. Yeah, let's just do it now. There's 24 width right there. That'll create a deficit, but that's all right. Look at this massive front line. We definitely need more divisions. I probably should have gone to service by requirement, honestly. I mean, we can do it once we're at war. And also get garrison manpower from Germany. Do that. We'll have an anti-air deficit. Jeez. Still have that bad of a deficit. Yeah, I'm really wishing I would have gone service by requirement. It would have helped. Thought we'd be okay with extensive, but nope. Even with 44 million population, can't stick with extensive. Alright, so where was it? Artillery modernization. Okay, we got a bunch of focuses to do. Doesn't look... yeah, that's a decent amount of time that's going to take. Yeah, it's true. We can make a smaller front. I probably could call in Romania. It's all my puppets. I could even call in Turkey. I think we can still probably get all of the war, you know, all of the cores that we will be gaining. And actually, does it even matter? Because we'll get cores before, like, we can do this once we... that's a lot that we need to control. Yeah, they're basically gone by the by the time we can get cores on all of this. They're basically dead. If you have Moscow, Leningrad, and Stalingrad, they're pretty much gone. But I could potentially take those and then stop too, so that is a possibility. Wait, does that reduce their... Why would they cap? Does it steal their cores away? They would still have the cores, right? All right, we've got a full force now. I think the Soviets will attack us, but I don't know when they're going to. I can always just attack them too, though. So I'd like to get, if we can, I'd like to get mostly full strength on these, or at least somewhat trained before we attack. Oh, and you know what? We'll be gaining cores as we push. So we're probably fine. We might be fine with extensive. I can go to service by requirement, though. It's not really a problem. Soviet naval invasions. So the other thing is we need to actually annex these guys so I can release them and then justify on them, right? The other problem is it's going to bring in the allies. They'll get guaranteed. I can't release them as fascists. That's so dumb. That's so frustrating. Like, ugh. I guess what we would have to do instead to have this work properly is not do the whole Italy invasion. Just do Yugoslavia and Romania and not kill Italy off. I think that's what we would need to do if I were to redo this strategy. Because then we can actually just attack a fascist Italy without any issues. And then I could attack the Soviets earlier as well, if we want to. Because those wars took quite a while. If it's just Romania and Yugoslavia, that wouldn't actually take that long. But when we're fighting... Oh, crap. Did I finish up all this stuff, didn't I? Oh. What else can I even build? Just a bunch of forts in there? Anti-air? Yeah, man, that would have been much better though. Like, not attack Italy. Then we have a small front. We can put a small garrison there. We can go full force here. We'd still have Romania. We'd still have Turkey in the faction, and we could still get Finland in the faction. If we want to, I could just force Italy fascist. And we could sort of simulate that. Like basically right now I would just annex Italy. So just do annex Ita. And then we just release them and then I can force them to go fascist. Just to try to simulate the correct thing that I should have done. So we just release them as free, like so. And actually they are fascist, but why? That's weird. That's real weird. Why would they be fascist if oh, maybe just because I'm releasing as free? If I was releasing as a puppet, they'd be monarchist. But even if I'm releasing as free and I'm non-aligned, it seems like they should be non-aligned. But this will work for just for the test. Obviously I wouldn't do this if it's Iron Man. I can't do that. So, but this is a live and learn moment. Like I didn't realize that would happen. So we're still figuring out this strategy, so it's all part of it. I still really would like to annex Belarus, though. Yeah, come and get it, Hungary. You can try to fight me, that's fine. Don't think you're gonna have a good time. They have Orgle on me. Hungary actually wants a peace. Okay. You would think they would have coded that so that if you have like triple their army, they might not think that's a great idea. It's bold, Hungary, it's bold. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out for him. Hungarian tanks up in there. They just wanted to use their tanks. I think that's what it was. Like, we got all these tanks, we got to use them for something. So, might as well attack our very, very incredibly strong northern neighbor that's not at war with anyone. Alright, one more nation falls to our empire. We need more population. Yeah, I should be able to annex these guys soon. Be able to get our full cores then. Be glorious. Does Zalzi become a core eventually? I know there's ways that you can get that as a core, but yeah, I don't know. Alright, well, this is good enough. I'm ready. I'm ready for the war. All in Belarus. Holy cow, we built all those forts already. Alright, more forts are needed. Many, many more forts are needed. How are we looking? 454, so we're getting there. We can go ahead and call in Romania, I think. Click. There we go. And we'll call in our other puppets as well. I just don't really want to call in the allies, because then they'll get a whole bunch of war score. They're more just there as a... and I'm not going to call in Iran as well. Turkey wants to join, but I don't want them to. So far, so good. Lots of green bubbles. Romania dumped out a lot of divisions pretty quickly. 294, we're getting there. Almost done with Belarus. Leningrad's gonna fall soon. Ooh, this is a bit scary. They could potentially actually get beat down here, but that's fine. If they want to use their tanks down there, that's not a very good choice. While I'm curb stomping them everywhere else. About to get a juicy encirclement right there. Bye-bye. Another encirclement down here. Not technically an encirclement since they have a port, but pretty good nonetheless. Alright, so I'll need a Wargle on these guys, right? Because I've got to actually push into their territory some. Still don't understand how this works. War economy. Oh, I am on partial mode still. I wasn't even thinking about that, but yeah. That's not great. Does it have to be the sequence Iran then Italy? I don't know. I really don't know. I've never done it, so I'm still unfamiliar with it. But we are going to have to stop this before we actually kill the Soviets. But I'd like to get Stalingrad and get Moscow. And then we can kind of just stop and we can turn and attack Italy is what I'm thinking what we'll do. Casualties have to be horrendous. Yeah. Yeah, and we've gained a ton of population. We actually are probably fine on extensive. Once you finish the focus, the event should almost instantly happen to get the bear started. Okay. I'm gonna need a stopgap here. Dump some units out just specifically for that. Why can't we import from Portugal? They're not raiding us. Weird. Okay, Romania's gonna handle this, I think. No events so far. Okay, once we get Stalingrad, I can start the next focus. I'm gonna make a beeline for it. Alright, proclaim Slavic unity. Oh, Romania got in there and then promptly got beat up. Alright, so I'm assuming for the next step, we need to be at war. I don't want to push the Soviets too far. But I do want to have a solid hold on all these territories, so that the focus won't go away. Take a few more territories here. Alright, that's probably good enough. We're gonna stop the attacks. Soviet demands Bessarabia. I should give that up. Yeah. If I don't give it up, what would happen? No, it is hopeless. They worded this really weird too. Like, they're demanding it. No. Okay, so you would think like, no, I don't want them to have it. So you should click this one. No, but that's actually the wrong thing. You want to say, yes, we will not give up our territory. It should say, no, we will not give up our territory without a fight. Do we need a certain tech too before Wojtek will show up? Control Moscow. I think we just need to be at war with Italy still. Doing the common turn. This isn't truly fair because, I mean, they would certainly have a lot more divisions. They would be normal Italy right now. But I kind of want to see if the event will happen now. Because I think we have most of the requirements, right? We just need like Tuscany or something. Toscana. Oh, there it is. Wojtek becomes a corps commander. What's his stats? 111. Artillery attack plus 15%. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually strong. I like it. That's not even a bad stat. All right, so what else how do I make him the king now though? Because we control everything else. You may need to go back in the menu and load back in. Not for the king, right? Do we need to defeat Russia or maybe just finish this focus once we get Slavic unity? Will he be an option then? Also, do I need to not destroy Italy entirely? Anyone know? Just wait for the event now? Okay. Alright, sweet. But do I need to still be at war? Like, you're saying, like, wait and be at war? Or, like, can I finish the war? Since I don't know yet, I'm gonna stop. There's Slavic unity. Just play normally, so we can win the war? You don't need to be at war. Okay. Alright, well, then let's finish it up. Thanks, guys. Just need to wait now. Okay. Oh, there it is. Following the capture of Moscow by the Slavic Union and their allies, our operatives found notes from the NKVD archives revealing the gruesome fate of the Romanov family. Report concludes that the entire imperial family, including Anastasia, was executed in July 1918 by the Bolsheviks. If we don't act quickly, the world will soon know our queen is not who she pretends to be. They can bury the evidence, or someone else should bear the crown. And we want him to bear the throne. Wow, and we lose 100 political power too if we don't do that, if we don't get rid of her. Stability, war support, and ID. Those are kind of trash stats, to be honest. I guess war support, we can still use that. We don't really need much stability, but yes. Hurrah. Now, how do we get the guy in Jan Mayen? Do we just have to defeat Norway then? Why can you not create a front line here? Doesn't make any sense. If you can go across the strait, what's the issue? You have to puppet the island. Okay. Owner. And release it. Okay. Yeah, this strategy, we could have all of this done by 1941, potentially even 1940, I think. I just need to tweak it. But I definitely want to make a edited video on this. Like, this is pretty sweet. This is definitely the best way that I've seen to do this. Not to toot my own horn, but... I think it's like the fastest, most efficient way you can do it. They about to cap yet? Nope. Wait, so we have him as leader and a commander. That's interesting. The Richeran Kingdom just declared war on me. What? How did they get enough? What the heck? Why do they have so much resistance? What on earth? What is going on here? Oh, so Ethiopia is causing that to happen. Okay, that's stupid. Throw a military governor in there. Well, I think they'll join the Soviets. Or they should. I'm not going to naval invade them. Know that much. Really? So they rise up no matter what? That's silly. Can't even stop it. So even if we had like military police, the highest level of military police, like tanks, like, you know, all this stuff to try to stop them, it just wouldn't matter. Armored cars, whatever is needed. It's crazy. But we still don't have enough anti-air. Wow, even with Kazan, they're still going. Why are they so strong? We're only at 92% somehow. Still not. They're still not ready to be done. It's crazy. It absolutely stacked archangels. There it goes. What? What? Oh, Italy's still alive. And there we are. Beautiful. 206.77 million core population. And I think that's all that we can get then. That should be the max. And let's go ahead and I'm gonna let it register the cores if it hasn't yet. In states with our core. Apparently we don't get cores down here in Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan. We don't get a lot of the like Kazakhstan cores. Are those all Kazakhstan? Well, okay, Turkmenistan as well. But we get all the other cores all the way to the east. We get Murmansk. No Sala and no Karjala, of course, but fine. Took the Italian Navy twice. Well, I mean, I cheated that, but you know, in the real game, we would just be fighting normal Italy there. And instead of what we did, we would just defeat Yugoslavia and Romania. Just to make it all nice, a nice Eastern Europe block. All the stands. There's Wojtek. Let's see, we probably have some other stuff that we would need to get rid of still. I don't think... Yeah, we don't get Dobruja, unfortunately. But we did core Southern Bessarabia. We have a claim? Why do we have a claim on Bessarabia? Wait, did we gain the claim that Russia had? Because they were trying to steal Bessarabia from me. I'm guessing we inherited their claim on that. Did I get cores on Yugo? I don't think so. Wait. I do. So yeah, we get Litorala as a core. Oh, and we get cores on the Czechs. Ah. Okay. That's cool. So we'd have some more work to do to get all of our cores then. But I would definitely take... I would have taken Yugoslavia instead of doing what I did instead. Because yeah, we get a core in all of Yugoslavia. Or on Bulgaria. Yeah, we do. Legit. Oh, so that's why we would get Dobruja then. That's what, and yet we didn't. It looks like it's just the current states. Bulgaria doesn't have a core on it currently, that's why. So, potentially, maybe what I should have done is, let's see. Could I create factions when... Like, if we could have created a faction with Bulgaria, we could have given them Dobruja. If we did a faction with them instead of Turkey or something like that. Parts of Greece also. It would depend on... Yeah, see, Bulgaria has cores on that. Yeah, we got a core on Central Macedonia and a core on Thrace. This is actually crazy. So we would need to find a way to somehow fight Bulgaria and Greece as well then. When I eventually do a video on this, I mean, I could very easily invade the UK and France at this point, and then we could pick up Bulgaria, Greece, the Czechs, and get all the rest of our cores. But man, yeah, this is really cool. That is a spicy amount of cores. Oh wait, we don't have some of the... Oh, that's Mongolia. Of course we don't have cores on that. Did we get Tenutuva cord? Yeah, we did. Nice. Beautiful. Give land back to... It's not our cores anyways. We wouldn't get Estonia cord. At least that. We don't have Hungary and Austria cord, unfortunately. If we had like the Czechs or someone else do Austria-Hungary, we could get that cord as well, though. But that would be too much work. What I've done here is already a lot of work. If Kazakhstan loses its cores, Poland cores Kazakhstan? That's strange. Why? How would you get that to happen, though? Is that even possible? You'd have to have Kazakhstan give its land back to Russia. So you'd have to tag to them and do that, right? That's the only way to do that. Alright, let's just pretend that I got all the rest of the cores so that I can have everything. I want to return these lands back, but they would return this one back to Romania and this one, and we have cores on them. All right, but now we're at 242.91 million. I think this is all the cores that we can get currently. Oh, we gotta get rid of Albania. Yeah, only 1941. So we would still have time to even defeat the Allies. Well, although the USA would be joining in soon. Yeah, like super soon. They've already been attacked by Japan. Man, this is epic. Definitely turning this into a video. Awesome. Alright guys, well I'm gonna go ahead and get off now. I still haven't even eaten lunch or anything, so. Wait, since you're constantly anyway, why not just annex Romania and release the remaining cores? Yeah, I could, I guess. There we go. So that's the proper Slavic Union. Gotta get me a screenshot of that. Although that color makes for a horrible thumbnail. That's like puke green. Like it's hard to see in a thumbnail. Like I don't know. It's a Wojtek definitely makes a better thumbnail. All right, guys. Yeah, thanks for watching once again. That was super fun. Glad you guys enjoyed it. And I will do my best to get a recording of that soon and then get the ball rolling on a video. It's epic. More people must see it. Thanks, guys. See you later.